Idina Menzel joining us in the studio. You know who's just on that microphone, Idina?
Who?
Ed Sheeran is the last person to use that microphone. Have you guys met?
You didn't clean it, though, did you?
Oh, we sure did.
No, we do have his coffee cup that they kept, apparently.
Oh, yeah?
So, and we'll keep yours, too. Is that
no, we've
weird?
never met. I don't think I've ever. No, never personally met him. No, but he's amazing.
Super good guy. So,
Yeah.
so much to cover with you. We have new music that we're going to debut here in just a second. I'm just curious, when people see you in the wild, we say, like out and about, do they just walk up and sing to you? What's the first most common reaction to you in the wild?
Okay. It depends on the age of the person. Sometimes it's a mother with a toddler who knows nothing about the fact that an animated character is actually a human voice. And then the mother sticks the kid in front of me and says, "This is Elsa." And then the kid cries because they're like, that 50-year-old woman with brown hair is not Elsa. So that's traumatizing.
Okay, so you're scarring kids.
Yes. But if it's like performers or someone from the queer community or anybody actually they always say really wonderful things about how they feel empowered by me and my songs and really beautiful stuff like that. So.
Well, your background's remarkable, right? So there's more than just the voice of an animated franchise.
Thank you. I am more than her.
There's a lot of Broadway sitting in this studio right now.
There is.
A lot of Broadway. But Sisney, are you a little Broadway? I feel like you're a little Broadway.
I do enjoy going to Broadway.
No. I think you present a little Broadway.
Oh, you
like
Broadway? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, actually. I'm theatrical when I speak.
She wants to be on Dancing with the Stars. So there's right? So there's that component.
I have that component for sure.
What's the last Broadway show that you saw?
Oh my gosh, I know you are putting me on the spot.
Sorry.
The Lion King.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, it still holds up. It's so beautiful.
I know.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I saw Hugh Jackman. With the last ones, I saw Hugh Jackman.
You did?
On Broadway.
And Music Man?
Yeah, incredible.
Oh my God, that was incredible. Yeah.
Right? Did you see it?
No, I did not. But what I was going to say was what was incredible about it to me was that he and Sutton got COVID when it first kind of came back. And they got COVID and then they came back and they were fine. I got COVID. I couldn't sing for 6 months.
Really?
I sounded like Mickey Mouse. Something happened to my, you know how the smell and the.
Yeah.
Am I bringing everyone down?
No,
with
but
COVID?
that must have been terrifying.
But that gives us the chance to bring
though.
people up, so it's perfect.
But being a singer, that must have been terrifying.
I sounded like Mickey Mouse, and my voice wouldn't come down. Yeah, it was like this weird thing where it paralyzed. It must have to do with the sense of smell and everything. Anyway, let's be more optimistic.
But by the way, so Sutton Foster is.
They came back and
so good in that.
Friend of mine, so talented.
Oh, will you tell her that we love? I didn't see her then because we were in the audience, but we tell that we loved seeing it. I was fanning out a little bit. So I was also looking at this. This is you are the first Tony Award winning actor to earn a top 10 song on the chart.
Yes.
Which is is there a plaque for that?
I write it down all the time just to remember it. No, it is pretty significant for me because so often when I got my first break in Rent in '96, and it was obviously a rock musical. But at the time, I wanted to be sort of like Alanis Morissette. I was writing all my own music. I was in rock bands. And so then I got Rent, which was this rock musical. But then when I got a record deal and I tried to work with all these songwriters and producers, it was really hard for them to, they just assumed I was going to be like Broadway. Yeah. And so it was always hard to cross over. So the fact that I have that in my resume that I have. But then if you think about it, the song is Let It Go, which is extremely theatrical. And so it's like you never, the rules, it just, you can never pay attention to that. You just got to keep moving ahead and the rules sort of change. And, if I would have listened to everybody that said, you're too theater and you can't do a pop song, then, never would have done it.
And do you find that the rejection helps?
Yeah.
I do.
Yes, of course it does.
I hate it, but I find it helps.
No, I mean, I got dropped from that record deal and then I didn't work for all those years before Wicked. There was 6-7 years before I got Wicked. People don't realize that.
Dang. Wow.
Yeah. So rejection, I think, really helps keep you present and grateful, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. So, all right, we're talking about, this is Idina Menzel with us now. We're talking about music. She mentioned Let It Go. I picture that anybody that sings and is well known knows the other person. Like, do you hang out with Miley Cyrus?
No. I would love to hang out with Miley Cyrus. No, I don't have a lot of really like real celebrity friends.
Oh, that's...
You know, like I have, acquaintances, but I don't...
but not real celebrity friends.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few. There's a mommy friend at school.
If you could make friends with one.
For real, like a real friend that I could call and confide in and felt like, it was real. It wasn't just in my darkest hour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. See, now he's putting me on the spot. And all I can think about is sexy men that I wanted to meet.
Well, that works. Sure.
That's fine.
Like, top 5 guys. No.
That's fair. That tells us a lot about you, actually.
Well, actually, just that answer is all we need.
I like where this is going.
That's where my head went at this. No filter.
All right, so Idina Menzel, this new song, I'm going to play a debut clip of this here in a second. This is called Move. It's out this Friday.
It's can I just tell you something about it?
I want to hear.
I was in London promoting Frozen 2, actually. And I like to go when I'm in London and surprise the guys, girls, everybody in between at Heaven. It's a GAY thing. Mm-hmm. And so I go at 1 a.m. and I show up and I bring some tracks. I sing a little Defying Gravity and Let It Go. But I also sing some of my own music. And it's the greatest gig. There's like 3,000 shirtless people,
really?
Sweaty, crying, up against the stage. I never had people up against the stage. They're always very behaved because they're a theater audience.
Yeah.
So it was like I could have skydived, skydove.
I never know.
I mean, stage. No, not
skydiving.
No, and it's not skydiving. It's stage diving, by the way.
Okay.
So I got that wrong. But yeah, it's just, and we had the best time. And so I just want to make music that I know I could show up and do that. And if I never go on a big tour, I'm never more successful in this, I could go to these clubs and have the time of my life.
So that's a question. Did you sort of, in a way, test this music in that environment, and when you get that feedback, you feel like, okay, this is going the right direction?
Yes. And so I just started wanting to write this music, and I didn't want to overthink it. Everybody's, in the record business says, you should do this big ballad, you got to have this song. And I was like, screw that. I just want to do music that grooves, but I want music that I can have big melodies and still be a big singer, because a lot of people now have these cool vibey voices, and that's great, but it's not me. I'm loud. I'm big. And so I wanted music, and I feel like the disco of 70s, early 80s dance music, it was Donna Summers, even Barbra Streisand. I mean, you could put a big voice on top of these grooves, and it was great. So Cher had her big dance song. So that was sort of my permission I gave myself to do that.
Well, we are going to keep our shirts on, but we are going to play that song right now from Idina Menzel. I see the back room dancing.
Like it.
I see the back room behind you dancing and moving. That's Idina Menzel. Move. Wait, you know what's great?
What?
Hearing you talk about it, and then this is the greatest compliment. People need to know how fun you are.
Thank you.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I am fun. And
like, you're
funny
fun
sometimes.
No, you're very funny. Just all of your answers, your comments about the guys you're like everything there, it's all fun. Like this and that song, that music is fun.
Yes, thank you.
That's good energy.
I know I played some serious roles, but lately I've been in some Sandler movies, and that's been a little bit more fun. Well, no, the Uncut Gems was not funny, actually.
But it was great.
It was great.
I watched it with my parents, which was kind of a mistake during some of the text messaging.
Right?
Well, no, the text messaging.
Oh,
that was like
God.
a little, provocative.
Yes, that's right.
My mom's like,
thank
well,
you
I'm
for
going to
saying
get a
that.
coffee.
Well, that's why I'm calling it Drama Queen, because the whole album, because it's like embracing every side of yourself, And I have I'm sometimes larger than life, sometimes a mess, sometimes big emotions, passions, shy, fierce, angry, all of that stuff. And I just want people to feel like they can be their authentic selves, whether it's in their lives, their music, their art, whatever it is.
So Move is out Friday, and then I've got a taste of this. I've got 2 other tracks. Is this in building an album? Is that what's coming?
No, it's coming. Yeah, it's all
okay,
we're all
Coming.
finished. Yeah. What are you playing next?
I have this. Dramatic.
Yeah, that's dramatic.
I mean, this is like I need to go out later than I normally stay out.
Yes.
Right?
And it's Jake Shears from Scissor Sisters.
Oh my God, Jake Shears is a legend.
With me. I know.
Oh, he's a legend.
Now, will Disney let you incorporate some of this music in Frozen 3?
Yeah, right.
Right? Because that
Part
is
of
a
the deal.
vibe.
I navigate that a lot actually in my concerts because it's, like I was saying, I have all these sides to myself and I don't want to censor all the time just because, and hey, I love the little 12-year-old girls in blue dresses, but I'm like a woman who's, has
this
some
is
life.
The side
and
people need to see. I'm telling you.
I have a gorgeous husband and I have a truck driver's mouth. I'm from Long Island, East Coast. And sometimes it just comes out.
Do you have a podcast?
I do not.
You need a podcast?
I need a podcast?
I'm being serious. You can be really provocative and adulty.
But I want Frozen 3 in the pocket still. I gotta, pay for Walker's school, and then I can just offend everybody and.
All right. Well, when you're ready, you call us and we're gonna do that for you because I think it would be. I already know it's gonna be good, but based on this conversation today, and we have to be very, very broadcasty.
Yes, that's right.
Well, it's so great to see you. I'm very happy to hear all of this and know the many sides continue to grow and evolve. And the new song Move is out Friday, Idina Menzel. I'm telling you, you're going to leave and we're going to like you more already. Like we already liked you, but we like you more.
Can I just say that I'm really excited that the timing is coming out for Pride. And I just really feel, this is hopefully an empowering album for everyone, anyone that doesn't feel like, they're seen or whatever, but especially for all of my friends. I have so many friends in that community and I've learned so much from them about really just how brave they are about, being their authentic selves. And so I'm excited that it's coming out at the same time and I can party with them. I'm going to be at Pride in a bunch of different cities and it's going to be a blast.
Love you for coming. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
All right. Idina Menzel. We'll be right back.